Hi, I'm Zeb. In this video, I'm spending the night alone in the New Zealand backcountry. I'm gonna hike into an awesome camp location where I've got a bunch of cool new gear to try out. I'll set up my tent and tarp shelter in preparation for the rain to come and have an amazing night in this beautiful wilderness. I hope you enjoy the video. So the weather looks pretty good out this window. It gets a bit worse on this side. I've got a new pack to try out. Let's go hiking. Sandflies are biting. Let's get moving. So it's a bit windy today and the weather's supposed to get progressively worse as the day goes on, calling for heavy rain and winds later today or tonight. So that'll be interesting, but got lots of good gear with me and it should be a fun time. Really looking forward to this night out in the mountains. Sometimes I just need to get out and it's nice to be able to come out here and get away from it all. This beech forest is beautiful. Love it. Woo, stoked to be back in Arthur's Pass. Looks like the weather's starting to pack in. There's raindrops in the air and the wind's picking up. So I'm really excited to be trying out my Black Diamond Bay Light 45 backpack. I've also got a bunch of other gear that I'm really excited to try on this trip. But let's get to camp so I can show you it all. We're here at Hallelujah Flats in Arthur's Pass. It's a beautiful part of this area. I really love it here. I know a really good campsite just back down, but I just wanted to come over and see the flats. It's a nice open area. Yeah, so we're just gonna backtrack a little bit and go find this camp spot. Well, so much for the weather deteriorating. There's blue sky. Anyway, we're here in this awesome valley. I'm gonna get camp set up right behind me there. Just throw my rain jacket on so I can trap some of my heat in, and then I will change into my other layers once I have set up my tent. Got the Mont Moon Dance 1FN all set up. I did also bring my tiny ultralight tarp so that I can set that up as well. I'm going to set it up over top so I've got a bit more space in case the weather does pack in again. It's nicer than I thought it was going to be so far, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, going to get this set up as well. Alrighty, that's the tent and tarp set up. It's a pretty nice wee setup, and if the weather does really pack in, then I'm going to be very grateful for that extra space out the front. Alright, let's get the rest of the gear in the tent. I've got a new sleeping mat. This is the Cedar Summit Etherlite XR. I'm really excited to try it out. A cool thing about the Cedar Summit mats is the storage bag is also the pump sack. $10cm thick, 4.1 R value, and this is the regular mat. It weighs 470 grams, and yeah, I'm interested to see how comfy it's going to be to sleep on. I'll throw my Cedar Summit Spark sleeping bag in there as well. I like to keep it in one of these event ultralight compression dry sacks. Means I can get it nice and small and still keep it protected from the elements. Also going to throw my Cedar Summit Thermalite liner in there. And I've got the new Expert Ultra pillow. Super lightweight, lighter than my other one. And that will complete my sleep system. The sandflies are really getting to me. It's turned out to be a really nice evening. I'm quite surprised. Really liking this new pack. I mentioned it earlier, but it's the Black Diamond Beta Light 45, and yeah, it's my new ultralight pack. I'm going to be using it for trips where I'm taking a bit more gear like this. Still going to be using my fast packing setup, but yeah, for trips when I want to bring a bit more stuff and have a fun time, then this will be it. So I was just down by the river, and you're not going to believe what I've found. It's really rare here, and I'm super stoked to have found it. Let me show you. Just gonna come down over to the river, and yeah, it's just in the water here. Hopefully we don't scare it off. Look at that. What is it? Looks like a hazy, it looks like a hazy pale ale. Just sitting in the water, nice and cold. It's not scared at all. Stoked, that's an awesome find. I think I'm going to enjoy that now. We've got some sweet chili relish chips and Monteith's Gold Dust Hazy Pale Ale. Let's crack into it. Cheers. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, it's nice to come out here and do a trip like this. Just chill here and enjoy the moment. Take it in. Super happy to be back out in the mountains. I need this. Need it for my soul, for my well-being. It might sound a bit silly, but I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just something I need. Need to come to the mountains. Oh look, more of my ugly mug. So I've still got a few new pieces of gear to show you guys, which I'm really excited to try out. All this new gear I got from Bivouac Outdoor, especially if you're in New Zealand and you need to upgrade your hiking gear. I'd highly recommend checking them out. They've got a really good range. I'm super stoked to be trying out some new gear. I'm a bit of a gearhead and I like to nerd out on it, so it's fun to come out and test it out. The sun has dropped down behind the mountains and it is cooling down. It turned out to be a really nice evening. The weather was supposed to be rubbish. For dinner tonight, I've got Radix's basil pesto pasta. Should be yum. Got some exciting new gear here. This pot is from Sodo and it is a extremely ultralight titanium pot. This is 0.3 millimeters thick titanium. 750 ml pot, weighs absolutely nothing. I think this weighs like 60 grams. It doesn't have any handles on it and it comes with these small little pot grippers. Also, another new piece of gear that I'm really stoked to be trying out is, this is also from Sodo. It is a remote canister stove. So if you don't know what a remote canister stove is, it basically is a stove that sits separate from the gas canister. So that's the stove, pipe, and then gas canister. This is the Fusion Trek from Sodo. There are a few advantages to a remote canister stove that you don't get with a standard gas canister stove. They sit separate from the canister, so they're a lot more stable. You don't have all that extra height stacked on top of the canister, which makes an unstable platform. For cooking on, they're really nice because you get that nice, stable, wide platform and it's lower to the ground, so there's a lower center of gravity. The downsides to a remote canister stove is that they are a little bit bulkier, bigger, and tend to be a little bit heavier than their sit on top counterparts. So that was a very quick boil. Don't even have my Radix open. I don't have my spoon. Oh my gosh. It's like I've never done this before or something. So that was a very short use of this stove. Didn't really give me a chance to test it. 200 mils of water boiled in like no time at all. So yeah, I will have to, do some actual cooking on it at some point and see how it goes. But I've wanted a remote canister stove for a long time. I'm glad to have one as part of my repertoire of cook systems. How many cook systems does one need, you might ask? Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Cheers. It's pretty good for freeze-dried basil pesto. I actually quite like it. Green gloopy pasta. I quite like it. Oh, that was delicious. I'm stuffed now. I think it's time to get inside the tent for the evening. Initial impressions are this mat is comfy, but I haven't slept on it yet, so time will tell. The pillow's alright as well. Well, I crawled out of my tent to go brush my teeth, and the night sky was so damn beautiful. So I've just spent like the last half hour messing around with my phone, taking some night photos. A couple of them I think were kind of cool. I'll put them up on the screen now so you can have a look. But yeah, it's such a beautiful evening out here. I don't know if it's storming still like further in Arthur's Pass, because while I was watching the sky, I did see it light up a few times with what looked like lightning, but like far away in the distance. So maybe I just got really lucky with where I am. Very comfy sleep set up on this trip. Yeah, it's time to go to bed. Good night, see you in the morning. Good morning. It started raining. That weather came in. Yeah, it rained for most of the night. It's picked up a bit now. I slept pretty well though. Comfy on this mat. Oh, it's time to get up and make some coffee. I'm really glad I set this tarp up. Gives me way more space out the front for when it's raining. It's raining. Stating the obvious here. I need to pee. On the menu this morning we've got Radix breakfast. This is the rich chocolate one with dairy protein in it. Cheers. It's not bad. It's nice and chocolatey. That's a tiny sleep system. Comfy as well. Alrighty, and we're off. Let's start hiking. It is really coming down. Whew, it's good fun. I've made it back to the car. It's been a really fun trip. Super glad to come out here, and I got to try out some new gear, which is always fun. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this one. There's a few sandflies in the car. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.